So how could it really make sense that all of existence is in perfect balance and harmony all the time? How come all is perfect when we look out into the world and we can clearly see that from our perspectives it's far from perfect? Well, again, this is my perspective, but I myself have reached a point of accepting and respecting that everything actually is perfect all the time. And well, the reason is that everything really just happens. Everything that happens in all of existence is just necessary for the continuous growth of, well, the universe and multiverse and existence, basically. But yeah, it's a lot of like terrible things happening for sure, definitely, or I mean especially in this realm, this density of existence that we find ourselves in. But we're always safe, like our true selves are always like safe. Whatever we are, our current reincarnation, our current experience could include a lot of hardships, a lot of like straight up nasty shit, and that's, well, that is part of it. It's ultimately us ourselves that, well, desire it, we need it, we require it, and we know that we require it. That's why we attract certain experiences. That is not to say, like, this is not like to blame the victim, not to blame the victim or anything like that, because this is what this video comes down to. What I'm trying to say here is that all of the, like, what's it called, prosecutors, or like beings committing terrible actions or deeds, whatever. English is my second language, but the people doing terrible things towards other people, for instance, they are not excused. Their actions are not excused. And it will, like, they will have to either, like, face themselves on a very deep level, do incredible shadow work in order to process that properly. But for the most part, most people don't reach that point, or like they don't reach that realization, so they continue doing more terrible shit while terrible things are happening to them as well, and they don't see like the the correlation between the two. But their true selves, that is connected to the all, to God, or whatever, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the higher self, is always aware, even though they're not in connection to it. We are. I'm not going to talk like I'm holier than thou, but what God or the universe, whatever, always makes sure is that whenever an unconscious, unintegral action is being performed, it is being directed towards something that it will ultimately contribute to that being's experience. Whether it's a terrible thing that is happening, it might be necessary in order to gain some kind of information, or balance out previous karma, or like, that's also the thing. Like, we always say, oh, a lot of terrible things is happening to innocent people. You don't know who is really innocent. No one is really fully innocent. And then again, we're all like safe. We're all, our true selves are never jeopardized. Our mind body mind, body, spirit complexes can be out of tune, but that doesn't mean that our true selves is not present and safe. But in order to come back to that, we need to go through certain experiences sometimes. And then again, existence is eternal, so we literally have all the time in the world. Yeah. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm trying to get a little, maybe, complex point across. I'm just trying to do my best. Anyway, drink water, focus on the breathing. Yeah. Try to not think so much. What we should think about is the things we're grateful for. And yeah, that's all for now.